Hey YouTube, it's your girl Shanice with Shanice's Nurtured Holistics, and I'm coming through because I want to do some collective, well not collective, I'm going to do it all signs because it's still early, and I'm going to try to post timestamps so you can find and get in where you fit in if you're watching this on the replay. I asked my team what they wanted me to discuss today, and they told me that they wanted me to talk about change and change in terms of what needs to be nurtured, what energy is going to be healed, or where you're going to see some recovery. And they want me to talk about spirituality. And so, yeah, we're going to take it from there. Um, I'm Shanice with Shanice's Nurtured Holistics. I am a tarot and oracle reader. I am a doula, a herbalist, and I make plant medicine for holes. And so this is my second live reading on YouTube. And so my first one, it had a lot of interference, but I just did what I had to do. So if you watch that and you hear a lot of noise, I'm sorry. But this one is gonna be clear for the most part. So I'm gonna start with Aries. Let me record the time. It is 1:42. And so Spirit, tell me what I need to relay to Aries regarding parenting or what needs to be nurtured. I got the energy of Shango showing up for Aries and what needs to be nurtured. So Shango represents war, wit, divination. It may be time for you to, I just heard the energy, I just heard subside. And so there's tensions that need to be subsided or released. Whatever it is that has you bound, it's time to let that go. Tell me more about what needs to be nurtured. I got Obatala showing up. Yes, it's definitely time for you to let go of the tension and start to utilize the wisdom that you've acquired from the things that you've learned. It's time for you to operate from a space of purity, from compassion, and know that justice will be served in your favor. Hi, honey. And so you're going to be all right. It's time to put down your sword. Hey, how y'all doing? Can I do you a reading? I'm not doing personals. I'm doing readings for all the signs. I'm in the middle of Aries. What's your sign? What's your signs? Make sure to drop that in the comments. I'm covering today's topic is what needs to be nurtured, what's going to be healing, or what areas are you going to see recovery in, and also spiritual energy for the signs. I got an Aquarius in the chat, a Taurus in the chat. Hang out with me. Spirit, tell me what's being healed around my energy for my Aries. Do me a favor if you here. Like the live. Thank you so much. Hi, Muhammad. I love your smile. Thank you. Oh, you're from Morocco. Welcome. Hey, Queen. Give me a green card, and I will give you the best 15 seconds of your life. If that's all you got, you need to hit me up so I can send you some herbs. I don't know what you think I'm going to do with that. I got a Scorpio in the chat. I'm well. Thank you for asking. You look like Medusa, respectfully. Okay, I'll take it. Tell me what's going to be healed or recovering. We got two cards that came out for my Aries. And this energy showed up in my last reading, so I don't know what it's doing now. I got a Pisces, an Aries. Hey. Not orbs, herbs, Herbs. But I got you. Visit my Etsy shop. I look like I smoke black and milds. Your mother loves you. Your mother loves you. Your mother loves you. Thank you. Do I feel the pain of the Palestinian people? I'm sorry, I don't discuss political matters on this channel. I discuss matters that directly reflect those of the collective, spiritually. Ghostbot, I'm gonna flag you. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Thank you. Hi again, Jensen. How are you? Okay, Aries, you're gonna definitely see some energy being recovered in terms of your ability to attract the desires of your heart. You're gonna have to work on your mindset. You're gonna have to start challenging those self-limiting beliefs. Christ is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. I'm glad you feel that way. Welcome. I need to repent. I pray every day, but I don't pray to Jesus Christ. I pray to God. So do what works for you. Don't try to manipulate me and impinge your personal beliefs on me. But I believe in God. I'm a messenger of God. I'm one of his people. You know, like you go to church and you allow for your pastor to minister to you or your bishop. I'm just another form of an ability to tap in with God. What's my religion? I'm spiritual. I don't believe in corporate religion. I believe in connecting with the divine. And if you're down with God, then you see love in everything and everyone. We don't judge people for how they connect. Be fully devoted into the mission that God sent you here to do. Have you watched Ass Cliff? I don't know what that is. But hang on. I'm doing this reading right now. We're gonna limit the religion talk. Your hair is not cute. I'm sorry, I can't see your hair. You judging somebody who coming out here to help the collective. I feel sad for you. I feel sad for you. You don't try and rain on somebody else's day because you don't love yourself. Thank you, Dylan. I love me. You can't make me not love me because you don't prefer me. That's fine. I love me. Every day I tell myself I love myself, and I love what I see when I'm looking at me when I'm walking past the mirror. So much so, whenever I'm passing by any type of glass, I'm looking at my reflection. Thank you. You telling me to get a job? I'm gonna block you, Elizabeth. I don't know what your job is, but your job is not here to judge. I have a job. Put you in timeout. We shutting all that down today. Anybody that's sending me negative energy to hurt me, harm me, and my purpose, I want to transmute that energy into love. You can't bother me. You can't bother me. You can't phase me. You can't move me. I'm able to self-regulate and operate in my power. Thank you. We're going to send high vibrational love and light. I move in love. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it like that. Anyways, Aries, we working on you healing and recovering and your mindset because I'm seeing a law of attraction here. You've been operating in your distortion from limitation, from negativity, and it's difficult for you to manifest high vibrational things when you move in this way. So it's time for you to make that change. It's also some changes happening in your relationships. I'm seeing ethical non-monogamous relationships keep showing up in the readings. It was just These two energies showed up in the last reading that I did. So if you've been involved in relationships with people that you weren't able to see the true essence of these people, they were manipulating you, or you were delusional, it's time to change that. What energies do my Aries need to work on spiritually? You're an Aquarius? Hey. Tell me more about what spirituality means for the Aries. Aries, you need to really work on how you're nourishing your body and stop eating based on your emotions. When you feeling flustered, hello Logan, strengthen your connections to your spirit guides and entities facilitating profound and meaningful communication. I know that's right. Work on praying instead of over consuming things when you angry. I know it's a little difficult to not eat our feelings or to not look for comfort in food, but you definitely gonna see some expansion in the waist if you don't. Number two, you're gonna be developing unreasonable and unnecessary habits, which lead to addictions. So you wanna be mindful of that. Also, I'm seeing the Empress show up for you, Aries. So you want to harness your spiritual life or enhance your spiritual life so that you can draw in more abundance, draw in more nurturing energy, draw in more confidence, more communication, more growth. Thank you for hanging out with me, Logan. Hopefully you get your phone charged and come back. No, I've never been to the Netherlands. Let me get an affirmation for my Aries. What do my Aries need to start working on affirming? Hi, Jam. How you doing? What do I need to let my Aries know? Do me a favor, y'all. Like the live stream if you're enjoying the content, and let me know your signs. And let me know if this message is resonating for you if you're Aries. Subscribed and liked. I'm going to work. Have a lovely day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hi, Vicky. Thank you so much. You a Gemini? Hang out. Nice to meet you too. What do I need to let my Aries know? What affirmation do they need? Aries, you need to know that you cultivate and sustain meaningful, healthy relationships. I'm going to repeat that again. Your affirmation is, I cultivate and sustain meaningful, healthy relationships. This is your affirmation from the How to Unstuck Yourself Oracle deck. This can be found in my Etsy shop. I forgive myself is another affirmation coming through from my Aries. And you want to listen for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. That might help bring some clarity into different areas of your life. I forgive myself is the affirmation coming through for Aries. Because we tend to easily forgive others, but we don't forgive ourselves. I want you to be just as compassionate with yourself as you are with others, Aries, okay? You know some Geminis, nothing bad, just powerful energy. I love Geminis. You said your baby mother is a Gemini. Woo! Good luck. Excuse me. The other affirmation I have from my Aries: I am successful, and every challenge I face transforms into valuable opportunity. When you facing challenges, don't go and eat something. Recite these affirmations, Aries. Don't eat your feelings. What I got at the bottom of the deck: I deserve it all. The peace, the love, my dream career, the enjoyment, the life. Aries. Take these affirmations. I hope y'all screenshot them. Take these affirmations and really start your day off with this energy. It's definitely going to help to change and shift things tremendously for you. It's going to help you operate in purity. It's going to help you release the tension. It's going to help you to reformulate your mindset so that you can start to attract what you really want and not broken dreams, not distorted situations, not situations that make you eat rather than go within. Instead of trying to fill up your belly, we're going to open up our hearts. Okay, Aries? I love this for you. Can it clap? I love your energy. Thank you. Thank you for being here. This next, I'm tapping into Taurus. Let me get a time stamp. 1656 Taurus. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just me. So bear with your girl. All right, Spirit, show me what Tauruses are nurturing. What do they need to heal? It's 3 at night here. It's 3 in the morning here. Where you at? It's 4:56 Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Connecticut in the U.S. But I'm doing Gemini next. And if you can't stay up, I don't want you to stay up. I want you to rest and honor your body. And you could come back. Make sure you following me. And you could watch the live on replay. There will be timestamps, so if you come back and tune in, you'll be able to get right to the Geminis. All right. What do my Geminis need to, my Tauruses, that's who I'm on, Taurus. Tauruses are nurturing, sorry about that, y'all. Tauruses are nurturing their entrepreneurial endeavors, them becoming self-employed, or you need to start to look to that route or that opportunity or those pathways. What is your product or service that you can offer to the collective? I'm seeing Libra energy show up for what needs to be nurtured in my Tauruses as well. Y'all are both sisters to the sign of, or to the planet Venus. And so you both, cover or encompass rather the beautiful energy that Venus exemplifies. And so for you to have to work on nurturing your Libra-like energy, it's time for you to work on being more empathetic, not being so indecisive. It's time for you to work on, attracting or emulating beauty. It's time for you to start moving in love and enhance your relationships or partnerships. Heavy 7th house energy, so definitely you want to evaluate your partnerships or nourish your partnerships, Taurus. What is going to be healing or recovering for my Tauruses? It's a lot of energy showing up regarding relationship dynamics for these signs so far. I've covered Aries, and here we are with Taurus. Taurus, I'm going to tell you this much. You need to work on how discreet or secretive your relationships are or your activities. You may want to start to be more honest with yourself about what it is that you like to be involved in. If you have any particular kinks or things you'd like to explore, it's time for you to start being more open about them and honest about who you are and what you like. And I'm going to keep it at that. Or this could be the people around you. There could be somebody involved with somebody that's not being honest with you about what they like or what they find attractive or the things that they're interested in. So you may want to start examining the activities and behaviors of those that you're involved with, okay? I'm seeing that toxic is showing up here as well. So if you toxic, this could be spiritually toxic or physically toxic. But you may want to evaluate, what are you obsessing over? There's a fine line between obsession and love, right? Some people are more, physically toxic or mentally toxic or emotionally abusive, but prioritizing distorted love over respect, trust, and affection will have you oscillating between excitement and passion and anxiety and depression. So you want to evaluate how you're moving or how those around you are moving. Are you involved in any type of abusive relationships? Are you the one being abusive? Are you being toxic? And if you're noticing that the people around you are toxic, I want you to pull that mirror out and I want you to take some accountability for your behaviors. What role you played in these situations. Because our relationships only magnify the things within us that need to be worked on, okay? Tell me what my Tauruses need to know about spirituality, or what do they need to start to rely on the divine more for? Okay, this is positive. You need to start to rely on the divine more in regards to your ascension. Stop trying to do things your own way, Taurus. You stubborn. I get it. You're the bull. You're going to be, fiercely moving towards your goals, sometimes to your own detriment, because some Tauruses are likely to scheme, steal. None of that in 2024, because it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. You need to start to work more with the divine and stop trying to charge your way forward with things. Start praying more for open pathways. And, if you feel like you're at a crossroads, pray more instead of trying to do your own thing, because I'm seeing the energy of LA Gua show up. I'm also seeing the energy of Archangel Michael. So this is letting me know that instead of being fearful, discouraged, low self-esteem, not feeling safe, call on Archangel Michael so you can invoke that protection that you need. Invoke that courage that you need. If you need an intercessor to stand in on your behalf, call on Archangel Michael. That's going to help you. Let me get some affirmations for my Tauruses. What do my Tauruses need to know? Give me some affirmations from my Tauruses. Overthinking leads to fear. I just take action. Hi, how you doing? It's time for some of you to get out your own way in regards to these business ventures that you've been trying to start. Or stop thinking about it so much and take a leap. You've been in your head too much and you're not even honoring your true self because you're thinking too much. I seize all opportunities without doubt. Stop thinking too much. Stop thinking so much. If people showing you they toxic, remove yourself expeditiously. If people showing you that they a little off, because I heard weird was on sale, and weird was on sale, and people was getting it nearly for free from Amazon in 2 days. So yeah, when you see something, move accordingly. You do not chase anything. You attract everything. So stop trying to do things your own way, Taurus. Start working on opening your heart and being more receptive for the divine to bring the things you need to you, instead of you trying to make things happen your own way. Because anything received that's not in the will of the divine, whenever you try to align with the will of the divine, everything that you've gotten while you were operating in any type of other energy, you will lose. Keep that in mind. Give me one more. My inner child is accompanied and supported throughout the healing journey. That's powerful. My inner child is accompanied and supported throughout the healing journey. You are not your inner child. It is okay to move at the beat of your own drum. It's okay to stop thinking in lack. Stop moving in fear. It's okay to trust yourself, Taurus. I love you. We moving along. All right. Thank you for hanging out. Geminis are next. What do my Geminis need to work on nurturing? Hold on, let me do my timestamp. 27:58. What do my Geminis need to work on nurturing? What do my Geminis need to work on nurturing? Gemini, you got a stalker. You got a stalker. You got to stop posting so much. Stop giving people the drop on what's going on in your life. Don't be surprised if people that you don't like, hey, how you doing, baby? Don't be surprised if people that you don't like or people that you've detached from start showing up in spaces, the same places you at, because you've been talking about it so much. You need to heal and nurture your solar plexus energy. Working on being more disciplined, more driven, more confident, moving with integrity, having more respect for yourself. Nurture that. I want you to detach and get real far away from procrastination, being self-conscious, being all up in your head. Your addictions, let them go. Being manipulative, that's a Gemini thing. Being manipulative, being cunning, being charming. And I want you to get a backbone. enforce your boundaries, but also be compassionate. Be compassionate. Be compassionate with yourself. It looks like you've attracted something. Tell me what is being healed. Yes, Vicky, don't read no messages. If you don't want it, let it go. What's being healed or what's recovering for my Geminis? This wanted to come out. What's this? Oh, Shun is showing up. That's letting me know that there's recovery happening in any space that you felt stagnated. Whether if it's been your growth, you've been feeling stagnant financially, you've been feeling stagnant in regards to family matters, you've been feeling isolated, closed in, there's healing happening there. Where else is there healing or recovery happening? What's this? There's healing and recovery happening and how you've been nourishing yourself. We not eating our feelings no more, Geminis. Geminis have to be fit. Geminis have to be thin because you're a messenger. We're starting to identify our feelings. When people are hurting us, we're sorting through that anger. We're not taking things personally. We're not abusing ourselves anymore for other people. What's this? What else is healing for Geminis? The connections that we've created. Learning the difference between knowing more people versus knowing people more, right? Being authentic. Because when we operating from a space of authenticity, we're going to attract people that are aligned with who we really are. We're getting from behind the masks. We're not moving in the space of kissing ass. Okay? Take up space. Make room and hold sacred space for others. Okay? What areas do Gemini need to work on leaning more on the divine? Where do they need to invite more spirituality in their lives? What spaces do energy vampires came out? Energy vampires could be friends and family members or co-workers who drain your emotional energy. When you noticing that people are draining you, it's time for you to make a move. Be agile. Pray. Start praying that you attract people who are not needy, people who are not clingy, people who know how to operate in their purpose, people who are not looking for validation, people who are not a reflection of your trauma. You also need to work on self-regulation, Gemini. And that's going to be your ability to respond to ongoing demands. And have the ability to regulate your actions or your responses with a range of emotions in a manner that's socially tolerable. So instead of being so reactive, I want you to work on being more responsive, calming down, doing your breath work, don't be so quick to speak. Don't be so quick to be angered. Chill. That's great. You're going to have to work with God on some third-party karmic energy. I don't know if it's you or if it's people that you attracting, people that you entertaining. I don't know, Gemini. But you want to examine your tendencies to operate and move in lust and addictive patterns, moving in betrayal or accepting betrayal. If you find yourself regretting people that you've dealt with, if you find yourself operating in your carnal energy, if you find yourself moving in distorted patterns or accepting distorted relationships, it's time for you to start to lean on the divine more and asking more for discernment. Okay? Let me get some affirmations for you. What affirmations do my Geminis need? What affirmations do my Geminis need? I embody balance and harmony in my life. I embody balance and harmony in my life. I possess a nurturing, loving, and receptive nature. You got to be open and loving in order to receive abundance. Love and abundance are on the same vibration. So you got to make sure that you move in the vibration of the things that you desire to attract. Your next affirmation is, my feelings tell me what I need, not who I am. And so you're not second fiddler, but your emotions telling you that you need to deal with people who prioritize you, people who don't treat you like an option, without wilding out, without being involved with people that just want to be bothered with you on their time. Okay? Last one. I operate from a mindset of abundance, trusting that the divine is supporting and guiding me. I'm going to repeat. I operate from a mindset of abundance, trusting that the divine is supporting and guiding me. Okay? All right, Geminis. Start sealing your energy. And if you don't know what that means, connect with me. So you're not feeding the wrong type of energy. All right. What time is it? Where we at? 38:52. Cancer. Oh my God, absolutely on point. Subbed you. Understood what I need to do. Thank you. I'm glad that the message resonated with you. And I trust that all will remain well, because you are always in alignment with where you need to be. How do I connect? In the caption of this live and my previous lives, I have my website listed where you could book services with me, and I also have my Etsy shop listed where you can get some of my tools to, you know, serve yourself. I'm a herbalist, so my herbs are listed there, and my decks are listed there as well. And if you want to connect and get a reading or a wellness consultation, book a free 15-minute session with me. Spirit, Before I even got to ask what do Cancers need to work on nurturing, self-love flew out the deck, and I'm keeping it. Self-love, Cancer, is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions that support physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Self-positivity bias and believe in self as a possessing more positive personality traits. Self-love, can I have a 5? What does that mean? What you asking me for? Cancer, it's really time for you to take corrective action regarding the people, places, and things that you're around, and evaluating what's nurturing you and what's not, because that is your greatest act of self-love. If you hanging around people that don't celebrate you, oh, and happy birthday to my Cancers. If you're hanging around people that don't celebrate you, guess what? Make them miss you. If you hanging around people that only tolerate you, guess what? Make them miss you. If you hanging around people that objectify you or treat you in any manner that you are not comfortable with, make them miss you. Because Cancer, you have to honor your feelings. Your feelings tell you everything. Listen. What else do my Cancers need to work on nurturing? Or what's being nurtured in this season? Survival mode. Are you being with someone because they pay all the bills? Are you remaining in situations out of fear, anxiety, insecurity, because you have abandonment issues? You have an unbalanced root chakra, burnt out, dysregulated nervous system. Are you a people pleaser because you scared? I want you to leave that alone. I want you to nurture yourself. That's self-love. Getting out of survival mode is an act of self-love. Leaning on the divine is an act of self-love. You also are nurturing not operating in self-sabotaging actions. No more counterproductive mindsets. No more negativity. No more disorganization. No more indecisiveness. It's time for you to make a move. It's time for you to trust yourself and act accordingly. No more negative self-talk, Cancer. No more dialogue of perfectionism. No more operating from a state of having imposter syndrome. Let that shit go. You have to know that you're enough no matter what. Whatever way you show up is how you there. Okay? What is healing or what's being recovered for Cancers? What's healing? What's being recovered? What's healing? What's being recovered for my Cancers? What's healing? I got the hero, healer, and hero. Healer, hero, and villain energy. You're an earth angel. But are you weaponizing your trauma? Are you the protector? Or have you become the predator? Examine how you be moving, Cancer. Examine how those people around you be moving too. Because hurt people hurt people. Sometimes hurt people recover so they can help other people get out of operating and hurt. And it's 44:44 on the timer. It's time for you to make that change. You have the perfect foundation in order to choose. Because there's no difference between Batman and the Joker. in terms of their upbringing. They both had hard upbringings. They both went through traumatic experiences. However, Batman allowed for his pain to fuel him to help people, to help Gotham City, while the Joker used his pain to terrorize. You decide, but it's time for you to choose. It's time for you to choose healing. It's time for you to choose better vibrations. It's time for you to operate in your power and not in your distortion or operating out of your wombs. I'm seeing thrive mode come through side by side with survival mode. It's time for you to accept, trust your purpose to grow vigorously, to grow in wealth or possessions, to actualize a goal despite your present circumstances. Cancer. You need to know that you've had a season that could fill you with resentment, but you won't get anywhere if you only holding on to the anger. I want you to make the conscious decision to make moves for an elevation, for your betterment, things to level you up, despite yesterday, despite the trauma from last month, despite the shit you dealt with in the last year, the last 6 months. None of that matters because you in thrive mode. Think about it like your Crocs when you pull the strap to the back. You activate your sport mode. It's time for you to make a move, not side by side like Cancers like to do. We elevating, okay? It's time for you, Cancers, to stop being so angry over the small shit. That's the best birthday gift, solar return gift you could give to yourself, your mental health. Work on your anxiety. Work on being present. Work on trusting in the flow of life. You gonna be all right. You always are. Cancers are manifestors. Cancers are cardinal. You can have what you want. You just gotta repurpose your emotions so they don't eat you alive. What do Cancers need to work on? Surrendering to God, putting in God's hands, trusting in the divine. I'm seeing dementia show up. And dementia, from a spiritual aspect, is feeling hopeless and angry and unable to deal with the world in the way that it is. It's time for you, Cancer, to trust in God and start being hopeful, to start finding joy. Start putting the things that you can't deal with, give it to God. Because we can't control everything. As much as we'd like to, we can't. Start asking God to reveal the intentions of people, places, and things. Because you, Cancer, you're tasked to operate with a pure heart in all ways, right? Start praying for discernment and start praying that God align you with people whose intentions are the same as yours. You need to start to pray about being more fixed, turning your ideas into plans, following through, carrying out your ideas, building momentum, maintaining your dedication and devotion. Or you need to ask God to send you more people who have high Taurus energy, heavy Leo energy, heavy Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. Ask God to align you with people like that to inspire you, Cancer. You also need to come and see me. You need some protection. Somebody's doing work against you, Cancer. Somebody's trying to block your fortune. And if you can't come see me, cool. You need to start to pray more regarding the things that people could potentially be doing. You're really intuitive, so you know. Wherever you have blockages, wherever you notice things have been stagnant, maybe in your energy of your finances, your home, your connections are spoiling, your fortune feels fucked up. You feel like you know, keep running into, you know, accidents and wild shit. You need some work done. Give me some affirmations for Cancers. I was going to slide these to the side, but I'm not. I'm going to keep them. It'll help. Give me some affirmations for Cancers. Give me some affirmations for my Cancers. In challenging moments, I consciously opt to find the positive aspects and embrace an optimistic perspective. In challenging moments, I consciously opt to find positive aspects and embrace an optimistic perspective. Cancer. That's how you show self-love to yourself. Because you are so emotional, you need to work on repurposing your energy in a more productive state and being optimistic. Utilize your energy to call in what you want rather than what you don't like. Not being fixated on what's wrong. Okay? I have everything I need. Everything appears in divine timing. I have everything I need. Everything appears in divine timing. Cancer. You are a master manifester. And so you have to know that as long as you believe, you will always have. You don't have to be angry about things not showing up in as fast or as quickly as you'd like it to. You need to start to work with the law of assumption and start trusting that you're going to always be provided for. Even if it don't look like the way you want it to. Even if it don't show up how you expected it to. Just being open to receive and knowing God got you. You one of the chosen ones. You're going to be all right, okay? I believe that the energy I invest returns to me multiplied, bringing abundance and positivity into my life. Excuse me. I believe that the energy I invest returns to me multiplied, bringing abundance and positivity into my life. Cancer, somebody has been doing work on you to distract you from your plans, distract you from completing projects, to bring you distortion, to keep you in a space of nostalgia and being angry about things that you can't control. And so, I want you to believe that everything you invest in, everything you put your effort into, returns to you tenfold, bringing abundance and positivity into your life. There's been connections that you've made with people that were distorted, and I want you to stop beating yourself up about them. It's not your fault. But just know, everything you water grows. Everything you touch turns into gold, no matter what. Last affirmation for your Cancers. I trust in the cosmic alignment that works in my favor, bringing forth the desires of my heart. Even if it's only temporary. Even if I just heard Cinderella. So even if whatever situations you get, like the ball Cinderella went to, and she had to make sure she was out of there before the clock struck 12, or everything was going to disappear. The prince came back and found Cinderella, right? Because she left her glass shoe. That glass shoe didn't fit nobody else in the kingdom. No matter how many other people tried to fit their foot in that shoe, it only fit Cancer, right? And so, enjoy life for what it is. Enjoy your experiences for what they are. And keep it pushing. Just know you always gonna get what you want. And if it don't come through completely, or you learn some lessons along the way to refine your manifestations, don't be afraid to go back and pray on it again. Don't be afraid to go back and journal about it again and add your refinements, okay? What else? We on to Leos now. It is 57. I'm gonna just put 58 for Leo. All right. What do my Leos need to nurture, excuse me. What do my Leos need to nurture? You need to start cleansing your energy, Leo. You got a lot of energy vampires attached to you. You got hitchhiker spirits, which are spirits that do not inherently belong to you. And it's because of the people that you're sleeping with. You got multiple romantic partners or intimate relationships at the same time. There's a lot of overlap. You need to nurture that, because these other energies and entities are affecting your ability to grow, to align with real high vibrational unconditional love, and they're affecting your finances and your family, your energy is surrounding your family dynamics. You have some energy of distortion attached to this. Come and see me so we could get you cleaned up. You need a yoni steam. You need some spiritual baths. You definitely need to work on your sacral chakra energy, Leo. We got a lot of cards that came out. I'm going to take them too because you need them. What is being healed or what's in recovery right now? I'm seeing inner child, Leo. I'm seeing Pisces energy. Your inner child had a spirit of being whimsical but sensitive. You need to work on the dreams that you've had as a child. Start working on those. Start trusting your intuition. You need to work on healing on the subconscious level. You would definitely benefit from listening to different solfeggio frequencies. I'm going to say off the rip, you might want to listen to 528. You also are going to be seeing some recovery or healing in the areas of the people around you that were hating on you. There were people around you that was sending you evil eye. These were some hidden enemies. These are people that's looking at your social media that's like, damn, I hate that bitch. But when they see you in public, hey girl. These are the people in the workplace that's hating on you in these meetings and these presentations that because you wowing the leadership. These are people that's like, damn, I hate that bitch. She's so damn good. But in your face, you did a great job. You're going to see a lot of recovery in this energy because quite honestly, 2024 is about getting people to move in alignment with their heart. Your intentions got to be pure. So people hating on you is bringing more attention to you, and it's going to help advance you because somebody's going to be concerned about why is there so much hate coming Leo's way. Leo does everything right. Why aren't they growing in their promotions? Why aren't they being elevated to higher places? Somebody's going to pick up on that, okay? Somebody's going to pick up on that and be very empathetic. But again, there's always this energy of indecisiveness around you, whether if it's in you or around you, Leo. You also going to be working on letting shit go. I'm seeing colon cancer show up. That's an indication of a spiritual energy of you holding on to the past and refusing to let go. What areas do Leos need to start to lean on the divine more? What areas do Leos need to start leaning on the divine more? You need to start leaning on the divine more regarding matters of the 8th house, sex. Because Scorpio energy is showing up. And so that's the energy signifying, heavy intensity, a lot of secrets, power. What are you doing to move in this energy needs to be evaluated because Scorpio represents transformation, death. And with that coming through in your energy of spirituality, what do you need to rely on God more for? You're going to have to work on stop clinging to the old parts of you that don't exist anymore. You're not that version of you anymore, Leo. Pick another narrative. Find somebody else to do it. You also need to work on leaning on the divine about how you feel about yourself because you've been moving like you dislike yourself at times, or you're afraid of being around others, or you're afraid of being yourself around others. You also need to work on your spiritual hygiene. You need more spiritual baths. Archangel Uriel is working with you, and they're involved in, you know, your intellectual understanding, your ideas, your insights, your writing. Work on journaling more. It'll help you get a better grasp of who you are based on how you feel. What you need based on how you feel. And I'm also seeing that you need to work on listening to your intuition. This is letting me know that you be getting the drop, Leo. You just ain't fucking listening. Stop being hard-headed. I was about to ask what affirmations you need. 2 flew out the deck. Who I give my body to is deserving of receiving me. Who I give my body to is deserving of receiving me. Leo. With an open heart and mind, I welcome new experiences and embrace opportunities for personal growth. I'll repeat. With an open heart and mind, I welcome new experiences and embrace opportunities for personal growth. Leo, it's time for you to ditch the people that you was letting hump on you before. They don't deserve you. It's time for you to be open for new experiences. Your inner child wants more for you. Give me 2 more affirmations for Leo. Give me 2 more affirmations for Leo. Okay. Respecting and honoring my body is a fundamental part of my self-care and well-being. Leo, I want you to stop letting people masturbate with you. You're not a cum dumpster. I want you to love you more. Bottom of the deck. I communicate and act with honesty and unwavering conviction. You know that this ain't enough for you, whatever you've been accepting. It's time for you to start telling people that, and it's time for you to start being honest with yourself. Because these people that you got around you, these environments that you're putting yourself in, they don't love you. And you know it. Or you've been lying to yourself. Because Pisces energy is showing up. And Pisces could be a little delusional. It's about your Neptune energy. You might want to connect with me and get a reading on the Neptune retrograde and see what complexities is that revealing that you need to work through as an individual. Moving right along, Leo. Thank you. 69 is Virgo. Okay. Spirit. I know that cough sound bad. You know how we get a little congested in the summer because I be sleeping under the air conditioner. What do my Virgos need to work on nurturing, or what is being nurtured for Virgos? Virgos, you are being worked on or worked through to heal energies surrounding unplanned pregnancies. Are they lessons? Are they blessings? Were you betraying yourself? Tell me in the comments, Virgo. We got Archangel Razul here, which is helping you to get a better understanding of the secrets of the universe, remembering and healing from past lives. We may not realize it, but many of the people that we encounter, many of the situations that we encounter are all a reflection of energies that we have dealt with in past lives. And if we wasn't moving high vibrationally, doing what we were supposed to be doing this go around, we walk right back into the trap. I'm seeing manipulation show up here for Virgos. Are you moving in a space where you are the culprit of falsely gaining trust to create a sense of intimacy? Do you have narcissistic tendencies? Are you keeping secrets? Are you being deceptive? Do you have ulterior motives or hidden motivations, Virgo? Or are you entertaining people who are doing this to you? You're being nurtured through a rebirth. This is the end of that cycle. It's time for you to detach from people. It's time for you to create new beginnings. It's time for reconstruction. And it's time for a whole overhaul, a major transformation in your life regarding this type of energy. You are definitely working through parenting and nurturing yourself through the children that you're bringing into this world, or the scares of bringing children into this world with particular people. Who are they? What are their intentions? Who are you and what are yours? What's healing? What's in recovery for Virgos? I got that you need to connect with water. You need to be drinking more water. Stay hydrated. So you're not making decisions because you're thirsty. Take a salt bath. Go to the beach. Moon gaze. What else is healing for Virgos? Back pain is coming up. And so when I see back pain, it's broken down into 3 areas. Your lower back is a lack of finances and financial support. Your mid back is guilt from the past. The upper back represents a lack of emotional support. You know, you feel like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders, right? And so that's in recovery. Wherever you feeling the back pain, that's what's being improved for you. I'm seeing the warriors show up. Ogun, Ochosi, and Osun, excuse me. They work alongside Elegua. They clear the paths and open the roads. And so you need to know that wherever you felt stagnant because of lack or guilt, that space is being open for you. Those obstacles that were there are being removed. I love this. This is major recovery after a storm. Virgo. What do Virgos need to rely on the divine more for in terms of their spirituality? You need to rely on the divine more so you can thrive. I'm seeing thrive mode show up. This is radical acceptance, trust in your purpose to grow vigorously, to gain in wealth or possessions, to actualize your goals despite your present circumstances. It's time for you to build your inner person up. I'm seeing resilience come through as well. So this is letting me know that there's some tensions, there's some confusions, there's some scuffles, if you will. but it's really only happening to make you stronger, to help you build in your endurance. This is helping you to recover faster. You need to work on being still, Virgos, and being spiritually obedient, knowing when you're hearing the word of God and to act accordingly, aligning your will with the will of the divine, and stop trying to do things your own way, okay? Give me some affirmations for my Virgos. Give me some affirmations for the Virgos. I embrace my sensuality and sexuality, feeling at ease in my own sexual identity. I embrace my sensuality and sexuality, feeling at ease in my own sexual identity. You don't gotta be manipulating people to fuck. You don't gotta let people manipulate you. If all you want is to hump on somebody or be humped on, say that. You ain't gotta manipulate nobody, and don't let nobody manipulate you. You can't no more. You being called out. Overthinking leads to fear. I just take action. Overthinking leads to fear. I just take action. You've been worrying way too much about what you don't got. What's in the way? You've been in your feelings too long, Virgo. And you already, naturally are really analytical, perfection driven. Stop it. Just do it. I seize all opportunities without doubt. We seen these two with either, what was it, Gemini or Taurus? One of them. I seize all opportunities without doubt. The absence of a plan is akin to planning for failure, highlighting the importance of thoughtful preparation. There's a major change happening for you, but first you got to stop thinking so much, make a plan, and allow for new opportunities to be aligned with you. I love this for you, Virgo. Ashe. I was about to say good luck, but there's no such thing as luck. You coming out of a dark night of the soul. Virgo. Or if you got Virgo placements. Who am I going to? Is it Libra? $70. You're just gonna go to 80. Where we start at Libra. What do Libras need to nurture? Mirror work came out. You need to work on nurturing your inner spirit. It's time for you to gaze in the mirror, recite affirmations, cleanse your mirrors. And if you've been doing it in front of the mirrors, like having sex in front of mirrors, stop doing that. That's a portal. But you need to do some mirror work to build your spirit. What else needs to be nurtured? How you feel about yourself. You've been not loving on you. You've been disliking yourself. And at times you are afraid of others. It's time for you to say some shit with your chest. What else do Libras need to nurture? You can't rise to a higher level spiritually if you don't start moving accordingly. And you don't even recognize that you need to start working on doing the inner work, because your shit stink, Libra. You are exposed. Your weaknesses are being exposed. Your deficits are being exposed, because everything is being, from the image that I just got in my head was like an explosion happening, and all of your skeletons are coming out of the closet. All of the things that are, you know, going wrong, your opportunities, because I don't like to think of things like going wrong. That's not high vibrational. They're opportunities for things to be addressed so you can maneuver and grow, right? It's given false masks. People see you now, but all the things that you've been trying to hide, like they're also showing me somebody wearing makeup in front of a mirror or putting the makeup on. Like the things that you're trying to use for enhancements are not covering up the darkness that needs to be worked on. Damn, this is Black Moon and Lilith and Black Moon Lilith in Libra energy. Check and see where your Lilith placements are. What's in recovery? What's healing for my Libras? Motivation. The actions needed to get closer to your goals require self-discipline and moderation. And you're gaining momentum and motivation to move accordingly, to move in alignment with your goals. There's recovery happening, or recovery being seen in your path, because you've been feeling blocked. I'm seeing road openers show up. So there were a lot of obstacles in your path, or there wasn't a clear, distinct path to take to get to what you wanted. You may have not been able to figure out how to put together a plan. You just know that you want X, Y, and Z. There's healing happening in your ability to effectively communicate. There's healing or recovery happening in terms of your financial rewards. What's emotionally fulfilling you? Clarity, your creative spark, how you're exchanging ideas and thoughts and opinions, the knowledge and data, so that the message is being received and understood, or understood with clarity and purpose, instead of moving from a spirit of being nagging, pessimistic, passive, or mute. There's recovery happening in that area. I love that for you, Libra. What do Libras need to start to rely on the divine for? What areas do they need to rely on the divine? Archangel Haniel is showing up. This is letting me know that the divine is working with you to awaken and for you to start trusting your spiritual gifts. This is helping you to really operate in the gift of your clairvoyance, releasing old energy so that you can get the support you need physically and emotionally. You need to start to rely on the divine more so you can stop operating in lust. I don't know why this is coming through the way that it is. Libra, I'm seeing that you've been involved in ethical, non-monogamous relationships as well. And if that's your thing, right? But it looks like you're not being honest with yourself. Sorry about that. It feels like this isn't even what you should be involved in. It's not really aligned with who you are or your purpose. You got to give up your own will and subject your thoughts, your ideas, and your deeds to the will and teachings of the divine. And you learning through your relationships. What are you agreeing to that's really not for you? What are you involved in that's really not for you? Hey, Charlene. How you doing? Oh, wait. I need to pull some affirmations for my Libras. I done put your cards up. About to shuffle. So we gonna see. What do my Libras need to hear? Money loves me. I attract abundance effortlessly. When money needs someone to talk to, it calls me. Okay? Okay, Libras? Money loves me. You just waking back up? I'm going to be taking a nap soon. I'm trying to push through the rest of these signs. Who's after Libra? Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. I got 5 more signs. I'm probably not going to make it. I already been up here for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm tired. But Libras, you need to know that money love you real bad. Ooh, therapy about to start in a little while. I forgot. That's not today. I don't got therapy today. It's Monday. I don't know why I just got that message. Excuse me. Money loves you. You attract abundance effortlessly. When money needs someone to talk to, money call you, Libra. Affirming your worth. You acknowledge that you are enough and deserving of all the positive things life has to offer. Yes, you did, Miss Virgo. But I'm time stamping the reading so you could come back when it posts and watch it. Your affirmation, Libra. Affirming my worth. I acknowledge that I am enough and deserving of all the positive things that life has to offer. I deserve it all. The peace, the love, my dream career, the enjoyment, and the life. Bottom of the deck. I am safe, I am secure, and I am stable. Come on, Libra. You represent the scales of justice. No, these cards ain't yours. Did they get all the way shuffled in? Yeah, they did. I don't even know. I can't cross-reference. But this your message, Libra. I was going to try to do all 12 signs. I cannot. I need a break. 90 minutes I've been up here. So I'm going to close this live out. I'm going to timestamp it. And when you come back and watch the replay, I need to know who's watching the content. What's your signs? This is my second live on YouTube doing exclusive content for YouTube. And I had some people pop in. I'm so grateful for that. But I want to know, you know, who's subscribed, who's tuning in, what's your sign? Because I want to tailor my readings to the people who are tapping into me so we can exchange high vibrational energy. Doing all 12 signs are draining. That's kind of why I stick to, you know, collective, because I could give you my all in, you know, 40, 50 minutes rather than being drained from 90 minutes and I'm still not done. So I'm going to be back up here tomorrow. Because it's been my goal to get into my YouTube channel, flow with this, grow with this, keep, you know, some discipline with being consistent up here. And so I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to post content at least 2 to 3 times a week. I feel like that's, you know, reasonable. We could do that. We could grow together. And it's been a pleasure. Definitely connect with me if you want to book your own personal readings, because if it don't apply, let it fly. I'm not arguing with nobody about what's not for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Okay? Connect with me if you want to get your high vibrational herbal regimens. I'm going to be back up here one of these days, and I'm going to do a womb healing reading because that's what I do. And we're going to check in to see what's going on with that. If you're really interested in maintaining a connection with me and knowing what's going on, I post readings for the divine feminine, for the collective, and all that on my Patreon. All my Patreon content is going to be free through September 22nd. I have to finish unlocking it, or the content, but yeah, it's there. So flow with me, grow with me. I love you. You have a wonderful day. I will be back tomorrow to finish this up and probably put some more content together. But I love you. Have an amazing day.